BB by PropertyLimBrothers is back here in District 16. We are at the Bedok Reservoir area, and today we are at this super huge HDB cluster called Longvale Estate. We're going to bring you to a 4-room corner unit, high floor that's standing at 1130 square feet, and we do get a really good view towards the Bedok Park Connector as well. And if you are keen to find out more about this unit, follow us on this home tour. Let's go! Welcome to the unit. Do remember to stay tuned with us to the end of this video as we will be sharing with you 5 BB Reno ideas to consider. So right now, let's just kickstart with the BB facts. We are at Block 771 Bedok Reservoir View in the District 16 and also one of the younger cluster here in the vicinity. This is called Longvale and the lease commenced in 2000, remaining lease period of approximately 76 years. There are a total of 4 clusters here at Longvale Estate, spreading across 4 and 5-room units with the highest floor being the 18th floor. And each cluster also have its own multi-story car park that is located right in front and is connected to the block itself. Our block at 771 consists of a total of 142 units, comprises only 78 4-room units and 64 5-room units. Ours is a 4-room corner unit, high floor with nice view of the Sungei Bedok canal. So right now I'm going to kickstart the interior of this unit, and well, today with a familiar face, Patricia, who will be joining us for the rest of this home tour. So Pat, what do you like about this unit the moment you step in here?
I really like that it has this elongated kind of setup. The length itself, this is really long. Yes. What did we measure earlier?
It's almost 11 meters long from the door all the way to the window panels.
It makes the 4-room flat a lot larger.
And also there's a lot of natural lighting that comes through the window panel as well.
Yeah.
Right?
So as we start off this area, I think dining space very flexible. Right now it is 4 to 6 packs,
yeah.
But I think it can easily go up to 8 packs.
Yes.
We do have a very long panel wall, so we have this living and dining side by side, which also means that you can have an even larger sofa set if you need to.
Yes.
Right? Flooring wise, I think they were using vinyl.
Yeah, vinyl flooring. And also on my side, right, will be the TV console. What I really love about this unit is that there's very minimal built-in. So if you are someone who loves to reconfigure the whole space, your own preference, I feel that this is really the right unit that you might want to consider as well.
Talking about built-in itself, I think in terms of the lighting, it's also kept very simple.
Yes.
3 rows of spotlights and then a ceiling fan and aircon. This side of the house, which we really love because there's a lot of daylight coming through. Nowadays, only the newer BTO have this full height window panel.
Yes.
I think corridor units here, they don't have this full height window. What they have is just a regular window panel. So Jessin, would you like to share more on the location?
Our unit here is at Block 771, which is located in the heart of Bedok in District 16. In terms of accessibility, we are approximately 10 minutes walk away from Bedok Reservoir MRT, which takes you 2 stops to reach the Tampines MRT to interchange to your East-West line, and about 5 stops to MacPherson MRT where you get your Circle line. We are also less than 5 minutes walk to 3 bus stops. If you do drive, we are about 5 to 7 minutes drive towards the PIE. In terms of amenities, we are just a few blocks away to your coffee shops, minimart and clinics. And also within 500 meters, you have 85 Fengshan Market, which is also known as Bedok 85. Further down, you also have your Reservoir Village and Food Centre at Block 511 Bedok North Street 3. For shopping or more grocery needs, you can also head down to Bedok Mall. In this case, you do not need to travel all the way to Orchard area for shopping needs. So you can just take a train down where you're just 2 stops away to your Tampines MRT, where you have 3 big malls at Tampines Mall, Tampines 1 and Century Square. You are just within 1 kilometer radius to 4 primary schools, the renowned Rich Swastika School, Fengshan Primary School, St. Anthony's Canosians Primary School and Yunnan Primary School. In terms of childcare, we have Sparkle Tots, which is just a few blocks away. And of course, for nature lovers, we are just right beside the Bedok Reservoir, one of the favourite spots among the residents for scenic walk or cycling. Park Connector is just right below our block. This also means that we are within short walk or ride away, which can lead to your Bedok Reservoir and East Coast Park. Opposite us right here, we have a new BTO, which is Tampines Green Opal Estate, TOP in 2025.
Even though we do have a building right in front of us, I think there's a good distance because of the way the buildings are being oriented. It doesn't affect our privacy. Everything still remains as good as it is with this view right in front of us.
So before we move on to the rest of the interior, I will be sharing more on the BB floor plan analysis. Our unit unit is a 4-room corner HDB flat which is standing at a floor size of 105 square meters or 1130 square feet. This unit comes with a long span of the dining and living area, 2 common bedrooms, 1 master bedroom, 2 bathrooms, 1 enclosed kitchen and a bomb shelter, and also a yard space at the back. Right now, let's move on to the first bedroom. Let's go!
So coming to the first common bedroom, this is actually slightly different in terms of size because this is not the original size. So the previous owner actually expanded the master bedroom, and that's why this wall was then brought forward. But even with this wall being brought forward, right, you can still put in a single size bed if you want to over here, and then perhaps like a wardrobe over on this side. So this room can still be easily configured within this current size. Facing wise, we are looking towards the same facing for living dining as well as the master bedroom towards the park connector view. This room, there are no built-ins at all. Everything is movable except for the air condition that is just right at the door above. So now let's move on to the second common bedroom.
Alright, so now coming to the second common bedroom, this is actually an original size, slightly bigger than the first bedroom that Patricia had shared earlier on. We have a different view as well. The first bedroom is facing towards the main Bedok Canal view, and whereas for ours, we have a much more private view towards the airwell. But rest assured that the airwell is also nicely covered with a panel that blocks you from your neighbouring as well. This room is huge enough to place a queen size bed or even up to a king size bed. Before we show you the master bedroom, we have our common bathroom right here. It's in original condition, super well kept still. Now let's move on to the master bedroom. Here
we have the master bedroom, which is already enlarged in terms of size because previous owner actually expanded this master bedroom, so they pushed out this wall to cater for more space in here. And I like this little wall here because you can definitely put in a full-length mirror to check yourself after you get dressed.
And just to share more, the original layout of this bedroom has some angular shape. So Pat, could you share more what owners have done?
This is where the angular wall is. The owners have put up this partition wall to make this as regular as possible. In fact, they can't do it fully straight because once they do fully straight, this bed will be angled to one side. So what they have creatively done up is just mainly the bedside table to bedside table to make it regular as possible. And then over there, it's pretty much still angular.
Even though they have done up this partition to make the whole space more regular, but they still have even more space to do up this wardrobe over here. And this is the only built-in in this bedroom. Still able to fit in 2 side tables, a queen size bed. Right here, you still have your chest of drawers. And right now, let me bring you to the master bathroom. So in terms of the bathroom itself, the owners have actually modernized the entire bathroom as compared to the common where they kept it original. Alright, so before we show you into the kitchen area, let me just share more on the pricing analysis. Let's zoom out and take a look at the surrounding 4-room units in the Bedok Reservoir vicinity. We have the 700 series with their asking price ranging from 500 to 550,000. Size ranges between 979 to 1119 square feet, which this 700 series block is TOP in 1980 with a balance lease of 56 years remaining. Next, we have your 710 series with an average asking price ranging from 560 to 580k. Average size at 1119 square feet, TOP in 1984 with balance lease of 59 years remaining. Next, we have 760 to 770 series, which is our estate here, Longvale HDB. Average asking from 700,000 to 720,000. Size ranges from 1130 to 1152 square feet. TOP in 2000, so we do still have a really healthy balance lease of 76 years remaining. And Longvale Estate is also one of the youngest HDB estate along the Bedok Reservoir stretch. Low floor unit within Longvale Estate is asking at an average of 700,000. And ours is a 4-room high floor corner unit that's only asking at 700,000, which is actually very reasonable.
So if you're somebody who's looking for a home that requires very little renovation, this could be the one just for you. And before we proceed further, shall we talk a little bit more on the financial analysis?
So with an asking price of 700,000, you will need to factor in your buyer's stamp duty of 3% minus 5,400, and that would be 15,400, which your total purchase price will total up at 715,400. Assuming this is your first time purchasing a HDB flat, you'll be able to receive up to 80,000 family grant and up to 20k proximity grant if you are within 4km radius from your parents' place. If you are taking a bank loan with a bank tenure of 25 years and at a current interest rate of 4% per annum, LTV at 75%, which amounts to 525,000, the monthly mortgage will be approximately $2,500. Alternatively, if you decide to go for HDB loan, right now at this juncture, the interest rate is still capped at 2.6% with a loan tenure of 25 years. Your LTV at 80% will amount to 560,000, and the remaining 20% minus the 5,000 deposit, which consists of your option plus exercise fee, would then amount to 135,000. Hence, at 2.6% interest rate, 25 years loan tenure, 80% LTV, the monthly repayment for your HDB loan will be approximately $2,500 as well.
And before we move on along to the kitchen area, we do have this foyer area. It's quite nice because it's not too long in a sense. It's quite a small little space. You can definitely put in a little storage area to put their shoes and then a little chair on the side. But I think what is great also, they can definitely build up if they want to. Before the kitchen, we do have the home shelter right here. Coming into the kitchen, just the kitchen alone, we do have a very nice L-shaped setup with lots of countertop space. Currently, they do have the fridge tucked at this corner. In terms of the cooking area, they do have a small induction. You can easily add on or make it a bigger one into a 4-burner kind of concept.
There's still a lot of space right here, as you can see on the countertop. If you want to have more storage, you could even build in top cabinetries as well.
We also like is having the windows here. Windows are great because it definitely gives you a lot of ventilation, especially when you are doing heavy cooking.
Alright, so this is the service yard where the owners are currently fitting a washer cum dryer. This is a really huge space where you can also use this as a storage. Alternatively, if you want to convert this into your helper's room, that's possible as well because you rarely have such a huge window over here. So this makes it a really nice as a helper's room as well. So that comes to be our first BB Reno idea, where we can do a glass door to conceal this space up to make it into a room or make it into a storage space.
Second BB Reno idea, that will be to convert this entire long wall space, so to create full height cabinetry space for your shoes, for daily necessities, all the way to where your living room is, and can convert this area into a TV console as well.
Third BB Reno idea, so earlier on we shared that this study area you could also use as your work from home space. What we recommend is that you can do a glass sliding door, which will be really nice and elegant, that adds on to the tinge of your living area as well. Fourth BB Reno idea would be to convert this entire room, whereby you can build your full-fledged wardrobe space over here. Over here, you could also do in a building cabinetries and still able to fit in a king-size bed or a queen.
Final BB Reno idea, that will be to combine the master bedroom as well as the common bedroom right here. So what we would like to have would be to hack this wall and create a walk-in wardrobe concept. So thank you for staying with our BB team for this home tour. Our unit is a high floor corner 4-room unit standing at 1,130 square feet, asking price at 700,000. And this is what you're looking for. Do contact myself or Jessin. You can find our contact details right below.
So do also follow us on bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers channel. We are also on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube and Instagram. My name is Jessin.
And I'm Patricia. bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers, always happy to show you the place. Hi guys!
Right, and Patricia will familiar face with us right here, right? And Patricia will be joining us.
Or a full-length mirror right here, you know, for you to look at yourself just before you change out to your clothes. So thank you for staying with our BB twin for this BB twin.